morning mga ka-tribu and welcome to another episode of Straight Talk. I am Komfie Manalo and I will be your host for today. Joining us is Sales and Marketing Head of Shiptek Solutions to discuss with us their partnership with French shipping giant CMA CGM and Gothong shipping lines, and of course yung iba pang mga shipping companies that are forming a beeline to onboard sa XLog system or sa XLog platform. Let us all welcome Mr. Eric Vitug. Good morning, Sir Eric.
Hi, good morning, Komfie. Good morning sa lahat ng nanonood ngayon. Di ba, online?
At magbabasa rin ng daily team. Of course, tulad ng lagi natin nakakagawa, at actually suki na rito ang XLog parati na tating sila nakakausap. At lahat ng every time na magkakaroon tayo ng interview with XLog, yung lahat ng pag-uusapan natin ay mababasa rin sa Daily Tribune sa mga susunod na araw. So, Sir Eric, please tell us about for the benefit of our viewers and of course readers. Tell us more about the Shiptek XLog solutions and what are your services and what do you offer?
Okay. Again, si Shiptek is a technology driven company. And yung product na namin is XLog. Basically, XLog is a supply chain platform that allows yung mga companies involved in logistics and supply chain to have visibility of their transaction from start to finish. And what's unique about the platform is it has embedded financial services built in the platform, and this is made possible through our partnership and collaboration with our good friends from Union Bank. So yun Komfie, in a nutshell, yun yung in XLog.
So how did XLog adapted to the technology-driven society, especially yung massive adoption of the digital technology during this time of pandemic?
Actually, yun yung kagandahan timing din na nagkaroon ng XLog, because during the pandemic, nakita natin na na-expose yung industry sa weakness niya in terms of digitization. Di ba makita natin nung biglang sinabi sa atin na lockdown, work from home tayo lahat. Maraming mga companies nangangapa ngayon, paano tayo ngayon? Lahat ng, let's say for example, yung files natin nasa office, di ba? Dependent sila dun sa mga hard copy ng transaction nila. So tamang-tama dumating si XLog, it allows them to have access to all these information with a singular platform. Yun yung naging benefit ng XLog.
Yeah,
so, nasimulan yung digital journey ng mga companies na to. Okay?
Especially since XLog device, supply chain solutions. At even despite the pandemic, pinaka-importante yung logistics and supply chain. So how did the XLog fit into that equation, solving the supply chain issues ng mga companies involved in logistics?
Okay, as mentioned, yun nga yung mga most of the companies right now in the industry, medyo traditional pa rin yung ways of working nila. Okay, so nagre-rely pa rin sila sa mga documents to process. So ang tanong doon, paano ngayon yan? Nandito ako, let's say, sa bahay, work from home, yung dokumento ko nasa office kasi bawal tayo lumabas. Okay, with XLog, meron for example feature yung platform ng digital documentation where you can simply scan or take a picture of that particular document and upload it into that system. So now lahat ng details ng transaction, meron ka ngayong access doon 24/7, anywhere, anytime. 'Di ba, kahit nasan ka, kahit nasa ibang bansa ka pa, pwede mo i-access yung information na 'yon. So, 'di ba, mangyayari dyan, of course, at the end of the day, better service to our customers. And likewise, for you as a company, you have visibility of your transaction from start to finish. Yun yung kagandahan ng Komfie.
And isa pa, 'di ba, yung XLog is an end-to-end solutions provider. And yung mga company ito na hindi nag-digitize kasi una mahal 'di ba? Pero yung XLog system, they will just onboard the XLog platform and wala, automatic kaya na lang mag-digitize ng kanilang operations or services.
Tama yan. With XLog, they can start their digital journey at a minimum investment. Yun yung sinigurado kasi namin Kasi maraming company sa industriya, okay, gusto ko yan, maganda yan, di ba? Magsimula ako ng digital journey ko. Ang tanong naman palagi dyan is, magkano kaya to? And more often than not, yung mga systems na available dyan sa market, mahal, di ba? Mahal. So medyo hindi about kaya ng mga especially mga SME, hindi abot kaya ng mga companies na to yung yung ganyang system. As opposed to XLab, we made sure na magiging affordable yung platform na to. Dahil gusto nga natin lahat magkaroon makalaban Meaning maging competitive sila sa industriya by having a digital platform. Yun yung gusto naman, yun yung vision din ni XLab.
Yeah, especially if they will they will construct or build their own platform from the ground up. Masyadong expensive yun.
Tama.
They will have to develop their own tools and then and technology. Pag nag-onboard siya sa XLab, how much is yung rough estimate ng ng investment? Say ako isang MSME ako. And I want to digitize sa yung operations ko sa logistics. And I want to onboard sa XLab system o XLab platform. Ano yung yung magkano yung investment ko na initially na ilalabas?
Okay, Komfie. So basically pag nag-onboard ka, signing up is free. So yun yung nating gustong ipaabot sa lahat Pag nag-sign up kayo, gusto niyo lang tingnan yung system, paano ba to? Is this something for me? 'Di ba yun yung kalimitan na 'Di ba? As opposed to let's say magpapagawa ka, hindi mo alam kung ano mangyayari. Pag natapos ka yung sistema to or platform na to, is this relevant or applicable to how I do logistics, yung papaning operations ko, di ba? Kasi XLab, of course, ang gumawa nito ng mga tao na na matagal na rin sa industriya, that's one. And the second is, pagdating doon sa investment, sabi ko nga, we made sure na affordable siya and tinatanong mo kanina, magkano ba yung starting price? So, can actually use the platform for a very low 13,333 na subscription per month. So, ganun kababa just to get you on board the platform and you can already start your digital journey.
So, para ka lang nag-hire ng isang messenger, tapos meron ka na IT team sa sa platform mo.
Correct,
Pero,
correct.
Sa sales, di ba, and alam natin na people or the clients will always buy the benefit, di ba, ng sa produkto. Kaya mo bilhin yung produkto na yan, kasi may benefit sa'yo yan di ba? So, sa XLab, ano yung benefit ng mga companies to aside from mura yung at in-snap kaya nila mapakinabangan agad yung services ng XLab. Bukod doon, ano pa yung benefits na makukuha nila if they onboard the XLab platform?
Okay, aside dun sa magiging mas streamline mo operations mo, magiging mas efficient ka. At the end of the day, you can better serve your customers, Aside from that, since we're partnered with Union Bank, meron kami mga embedded financial services doon, ang produkto na nilo-launch Union Bank. And this will be made exclusively available to the community or to members of XLab. Yun yung kagandahan doon. So, moving forward, let's say for example, meron tayong tinatawag na financial supply chain, yung credit line facility. So, kung gusto mo ma-avail yun, yung facility na yun, dapat member ka ng XLab. And definitely, hindi lang yun ang una't huling produkto na ilo-launch namin na para talaga sa mga XLab community members.
So can you expound on this embedded financing and paano ma-avail ng mga nag-onboard o nakapasok sa XLab system yung financial facilities o financial windows na ino-offer ng partnership between XLab and Union Bank?
Okay. To give you an idea, paano ba mag-work muna yung credit line facility or financial window that you mentioned. So, for example, ito yung ginagawa ni Union Bank, explain ko lang siguro na meron, for example, anchor account, yung tawag na, let's say, forwarder ka, And then yung supplier mo, of course, let's say, for example, tracker. Diba? And normally, diba, yung relationship na yan, meron silang terms of payment between the two entities involved, diba, in that transaction. Syempre, for example, lalo na ngayon, pandemic, yung ibang mga supplier nagre-require ng early payment, di ba? So, syempre, kung 30 days for example, yung credit term mo dun sa supplier, as the anchor account or as the forwarder, syempre, yung problema mo, two things. One is, saan ako kukuha ng pambayad sa supplier, di ba? And two, madidisrupt na yung cash flow mo. Okay? But with this financial window na ino-offer ni Union Bank, ang mangyayari dito, si Union Bank muna magpapaluwal ng pera para mabayaran yung supplier, para hindi ma-disrupt yung cash flow mo. That's one. And also, of course, happy ngayon kasi magiging masaya si supplier mo dahil nabayaran mo agad siya. Diba? Dahil kailangan nga niya agad yung pera, diba? Ma-liquidate yung service, yung pera kailangan niya para din siguro sa operations niya. Maganda doon, mababayaran agad si supplier. Okay? At tapos mababa pa yung mga interest rates na ino-offer ni Union Bank kasi nga exclusive to sa mga community members ni XLAG.
Ano yung process to avail of this financial credit facility, and hanggang magkano yung maximum amount na ilo-loan diyan, tapos ano yung mayroon bang minimum, and do they have to have collateral to avail of that financial credit facility?
Magagandang tanong yan, Komfie, ano? Unang-una, walang collateral na kailangan dito. Of course, yung tama yung tanong mo, isipin mo agad, baka mamaya kailangan sanla ko yung property ko or assets ko, etc., di ba? Or para ma-increase ko yung working cap ko. With this particular product, walang collateral siya. Okay, that's one. To avail of it, of course, first and foremost, you have to be a community member of XLAG. You have to be onboarded inside the platform. That's the second one. You just have to undergo a credit assessment by Union Bank. And to your question, magkano ba yung mga ipapautang or credit line na ino-offer ni Union Bank? First and foremost, the interest rate is a very low, 8 to 12% per annum. Okay? And yung credit line na ino-offer nila, yung unang level is 1 million, and then may 10 million, and then 10 million and above. In fact, meron kaming kliyente na aprubahan 150 million.
Wow.
So it really depends on, of course, pag in-assess ka nila, kaya mo naman magbayad, di ba? Normal process. Kung may capacity ka naman, then why not? So in-extend sa kanila yung credit line as much as 150 million. So yun. So
yung the amount of the amount of credit depends on your siguro operations, kung gaano ka operations mo. Pero diba, and then ang nakakatuwa, since the pandemic, despite the pandemic, XLAG has been actively onboarding some of the biggest shipping companies, both local and domestic. In fact, you have a partnership now with Gothong Shipping Lines, one of the biggest in the country, and one of the biggest in the world, yung CMA-CGM ng France, no? Hindi ko kaya siyang basahin Company Maritime So ano yung mga extent of partnership nyo ng XLAG with this shipping companies like CMA-CGM and ng Gothong Shipping?
Yung extent of partnership, of course, nagsisimula yan sa integration. Meaning, kung nag-onboard ka sa XLAG, your forwarder, pwede mo na ngayon magamit yung services nila within XLAG. And likewise for CMA-CGM, ganun din. Kasi marami tayong mga kapatid sa industriya naghahanap ng mga suppliers, di ba? And yung iba hindi nila ma-avail or hindi sila makapag-engage sa mga ganung suppliers kasi wala naman silang scale. In short, medyo maliliit lang yung negosyo nila. But with XLAG, now it allows them to access these suppliers na malalaki and maka-avail ng mga magandang presyo, that's one. And also, pinaka-importante doon, yung value proposition dyan, of course. Isang platform lang sila. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? So, from the start na mag-book sila, let's say ito, CMA-CGM, hanggang kumuha sila ng tracking company, hanggang ma-deliver yan, hanggang magbayad sila nung let's say, nung fees kay CMA-CGM, they can just do that in one platform. Okay? Kasi normally, yung mga platform na ino-offer dyan, may improve yung process mo. Right? Pero pagdating sa payment, ito na naman, Komfie, peperma ka ng cheque, utusan mo yung messenger mo, tulad nga ng sabi mo kanina, pupunta ng bangko, magde-deposit, mag-withdraw ng payment, etc. Diba? But with XLAG, lahat yan end-to-end yung process mo, magagawa mo dun sa platform.
Ang ang nakikita ko pinaka-significant na partnership is yung CMA-CGM. Kasi looking at their website and looking at their own programs, meron silang digitization platform na di-develop na very similar sa XLAG platforms. Pero why did CMA-CGM decided to just onboard XLAG samantalang meron silang sarili nilang ganitong programa, hindi lang sa Pilipinas kundi sa kanilang international operations? Ano yung nakita na sa XLAG? Bakit meron kaming ginagawa, iniwan na lang nila as ibinigay sa sa XLAG yung kanilang digitization initiatives.
That's right. First and foremost, they want to strengthen their foothold in the Philippine market. Yun yung first reason bakit nila sila nakapag-integrate. Also, as mentioned earlier, nakita nila kagandahan ng value proposition ni XLAG. Kasi di ba pag ginamit mo si CMA CGM, dumiretso ka doon, okay, nakapag-book ako ng shipments for them. So, kung ako si forwarder, problema ko, lalabas na naman ako ng platform para gawin yung ibang bagay pa na involved sa logistics transaction. Let's say, okay, nakuha ko na yung shipment ko, paano ko ngayon i-deliver from the CY or from the port area papunta naman dun sa customer ko. So, kailangan ko ng tracking service. Right? So, if you use the CGM system, again, may gap ka na naman, lalabas ka na naman sa sistema nila. You can go through, let's say, a manual process, traditional way. So, tatawag ka kay tracking company, email mo, mag-Viber ka, whatever form of communication. So, parang umatras ka na naman, di ba? Parang one step, di ba? Yun nga sabi na, 2 steps back eh. So, with XLAG, lahat yan, singular platform, you can do everything. And again, as mentioned earlier, okay, babayaran mo na si CMA CGM, so gano'n na naman. Uutusan na naman natin si Kuya Messenger natin para mag-deposit Komfie sa bangko. Di ba? Ikaw, gagawa ka na naman ng cheque. So, di ba? Yung kagandahan, if you're using XLAG, you can do everything again seamlessly. You can orchestrate your logistics from start to finish within one platform. Yun yung maganda doon.
So, yung partnership nyo with CMA, CGM, and Gothong, how will this benefit the Filipino or the Philippines as a country to have a global brand, to have a homegrown technology that is now being recognized as one of the most sought after technology tools ng shipping and logistics company globally. But before you answer that question, we will pause for a short break.
Chris Masaya, pagsama-sama.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Bong, yung naumpisahan ko, tapusin mo. Mga bagong highway, tulay, tren, dapat ma-enjoy na kaagad ng mga tao yan. Kailangan lahat bakunado at laging may ayuda pag kailangan. Huwag dapat makabalik ang mga drug lords para ligtas ang pamilya. Yung ginawa mong malasakit centers, maganda yan. Padamihin mo pa. Magkasama tayo. Tayo ang nagsimula, tuloy-tuloy lang. Bong.
Magandang araw mga katribo! Narito na ang mga makakasama nyo tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Roy Pelovelo, Komfie Manalo, Chinky Mangkukang, Vernon Velasco, Kim Sancha at Chirk Balagtas. Abangan ang programang Gising Na mula alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga sa Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Ilabas ng mainit na kape at samahan kami sa inyong pag-almusal, mga katribo.
Sama-sama natin alamin ang mga natatagong istorya sa mga latest na kaganapan sa loob at labas ng bansa.
Simulan ang bawat umaga with good vibes sa mga informative and recreational segments dito sa ating programa.
Maaari niyo rin ibahagi sa amin ang inyong opinion via Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube.
Makichika na rin sa latest showbiz happenings, mga katribo.
Kaya naman, magkita-kita po tayo mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga at magsama-sama po tayo sa
Gising Na!
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris Masaya, pagsama-sama.
And we're back. You're still watching Straight Talk. I am Komfie Manalo. Kasama pa rin natin si Mr. Eric Vitug, Sales and Marketing Head ng XLAG and the Shiptek Solutions. Kanina, Sir Eric discussed with us the benefits of onboarding XLAG, kung ano yung kahalagahan nito at particularly yung kanang embedded financing, kung saan yung mga community members or community subscribers ng XLAG ay automatically entitled na to avail yung financing credit facility na in-offer ng ng Union Bank because of its partnership with XLag. And before we pause for a commercial break, we left a question kay Sir Eric kung ano ba yung benefit ng partnership ng XLag sa mga malaking companies tulad ng Gothong at CMA-CGM sa mga Pilipino kung saan isang local brand or homegrown technology solutions ay isa na ngayong isa sa mga one of the most sought after technology solutions sa industriya ng logistics and shipping. So Sir Eric, ano po ba yung benefit nito or sa bansang Pilipinas at least makilala na tayo na isa sa mga bansa na supplier ng quality technology.
Okay. Thank you for that question, Komfie. Actually, bragging aside, maliban sa CMA-CGM, sa Gothong, di ba? There are actually other companies na we're engaging right now. One from the UK and the other one from Malaysia.
Mm-hmm.
So anong para sa atin sa Pilipinas nito? Di ba? Nakikita ko dito, di ba? Again, we have to be proud to be Filipinos at this stage na just imagine yung mga companies na to or organizations from around the world are seeking yung gantong software sa logistics. So at the end of the day, di ba, it just puts us on the map as a Filipino, as a country, it puts us on the map na pagdating sa logistics, di ba, napaka-innovative and napaka-creative pala ng mga Pilipino. Kaya nilalapitan tayo ng mga companies na to, and it just shows you how much respect they have for our creativity and innovativeness as a nation.
At saka yung mga brands, hindi siya maliliit eh. CMA-CGM. And then, can you give us the name of the company sa UK at saka sa Malaysia na nakikipag-usap?
The other one is the UK company is AK Commodities. Mm-hmm. Okay, and the Malaysian company naman is si Manta. So those are the two companies that we're working with right now in terms of executing and rolling out the platform in their respective regions.
And then sabi mo nga, diba, logistics. Ang napaka-ironic pa rito, yung logistics and shipping sectors or industries. Iyan yung isa sa mga pinaka-backward na industries dahil mas favorable sa mga players diyan na backward yan eh. And then sa Pilipinas pa ang pinanggagalingan ngayon ng isa sa mga, in fact, I know this personally na yung XLag ay isa sa mga unang-unang technology software solutions na ganito ka-comprehensive na i-offer sa buong mundo. Pangalawa lang yung pangalawa yung sa Singapore. Pero yun nga, at least it's something to be proud of as a Filipino na homegrown software technology is developed here and now being recognized ng mga major brands pagdating sa logistics and shipping globally. And how did this partnership with these logistics companies in our country will help the local industry in the Philippines?
As mentioned earlier, since the platform, it allows you to become more efficient. Yun yung unang-una nagagawa nito. So yung mga companies na mag-decide na magsimula ng digital journey nila, definitely at the end of the day, pag mas efficient ka, alam natin na ang kapalit nun would be more profits for your company. Mm-hmm. Because you can now process more transactions at a faster rate. And likewise, you can onboard more customers into your platform. So yun yung kagandahan nun. Siguradong lalaki yung negosyo mo pag nag-digitize ka. Mm-hmm. Kasi nga magiging efficient yung yung pamamaraan in terms of your operations. And of course, when XLag grows, di ba? And then marami mga companies na it will definitely generate jobs sa XLag pa lang. We will definitely eventually be hiring more people, di ba? Creating more jobs for the for the country through XLag.
And yung now that the economy is opening up, nag-alert level na tayo ngayon. In fact, baka by December maging alert level 1. Ano na yung priority ng XLag ngayong we're seeing an economic rebound?
Okay, we would like to continue our vision na to start everybody's digital journey. Mm-hmm. Kasi wala tayong, as mentioned earlier, na exposing weakness natin pagdating sa digitization during the pandemic. Kaya ang payo namin is, huwag na nating hintayin na magkaroon ng pangalawa pang pandemic, di ba? Or magkaroon ng gantong klaseng sakuna na darating para ma-realize natin na, ay, dapat magsimula na ako or I need to go digital or automate most of my processes. So, yun pa rin yung priority natin, tulungan yung, especially yung mga maliliit na companies sa market na masimulan yung digital journey nila for them to be competitive not only locally but probably globally at a global scale.
Yung the owner of Xlog, si Mr. Jun Inyon, he has very big dreams sa Xlog, sa growth niyan eh. And sabi nga niya, diba, if your dream doesn't shock you, then you're not dreaming big. And to be honest, very shocking din, quote unquote, yung dream talaga ni Jess. But he really wants to put the Philippines sa mapa, particular yung San Pedro. Pagdating sana sa financial solution o financial technology and yung emerging platform, yung blockchain. So ano yung initiatives ngayon ng Xlog to achieve that big dream of Mr. Juninyon?
Okay, sabi nga ni Sir Jun, as mentioned, it's digitize or die. So yun nga yung in a simple, 'di ba, na maikling phrase, yun yung sinabi na, which is true. Kasi mapapag-iwanan talaga tayo pag hindi tayo nag-shift sa digitization sa industriya na to Tulad ng sabi mo, medyo napapag-iwanan talaga yung first, second or mid-mile kung tawagin natin pagdating sa supply chain. Yung last mile nandun nakikita na natin yung benefits ng digitization in the last mile, which is not evident a couple of years back when I was doing yung last mile, right? But right now, nandyan yung digitization, and definitely pagdating dun sa segment ng supply chain na to, yung first or mid-mile, kailangan talaga mag-shift na tayo into digitization. Kung hindi, mapapag-iwanan tayo, yun yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. And of course, yung digitization, as mentioned earlier, and pag nagawa natin to, mas makakapag-provide tayo talaga ng mas magandang serbisyo sa ating mga customers. Dahil, of course, in logistics, diba, dapat alam natin kung ano yung nangyayari sa natin, sa shipment at any point in time. And napaka-important din yung ganong information sa ating customers. And with Xlog, it gives them that ability to have yung transparency ng transaction from start to finish.
Mm-hmm. And ano yung future plans naman ng Xlog for consumers that they should look for sa services ng company?
Okay. Actually marami and unfortunately hindi ko pwedeng sabihin lahat yung mga ng mga plano namin, but definitely marami But what I can share with you as mentioned earlier, yung sa side ng Union Bank, hindi lang ito yung yung first and last na services na in-offer ni Union Bank yung, let's say for example, yung na-mention ko kanina, yung credit line facility, yung payment facility, marami pang dadating. And right now si Xlog kasi in-offer namin yung sa FCL muna, yung full container load ng tawagin. Mm-hmm. By first quarter of next year, we'll be rolling out yung para sa para sa LCL and likewise sa air freight naman. So yun yung siguro confident pwede ko i-share sa inyo ng mga na roadmap namin or mga activities that are already in the pipeline for Xlog.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully we can you will share that to us again kapag may ng detalye. At sir, do you have any parting words or message to our viewers and sa mga subscribers and customers ng Xlog?
Siguro for the viewers na hindi pa nagsimula nung digital journey nila, I suggest you start it now. Now is the best time to do that. So meaning mag-shift na kayo from traditional ways of doing things to digitization para yung pag-orchestrate nyo ng logistics nyo mas madali. And definitely makikita nyo yung benefits ng digitization or automation pag ginawa niyo yun. Ngayon kasi medyo hesitant pa sila parang paano to? Kasi di ba ang challenge dyan is we're doing things traditionally, mag-shift kayo to digital. Don't worry, we're there to help you and we're there to walk you or to hold your hand every step of the way to do that transition from your traditional ways of doing things to going to a digital platform.
Mm-hmm. Maraming salamat Sir Eric. Maraming salamat sa iyong oras at pinagbigyan mo ulit kami kahit na medyo mabilis ang imbitasyon.
Thank you rin, Komfie.
At maraming salamat po sa inyo. Sabi nga to quote Sir Juninyon and Sir Eric, is digitize or die. And the time to digitize is now. Dahil kung hindi nyo gagawin, baka lalo kayo mapag-iwanan at hindi, kung gusto nyo mapaunlad ang inyong negosyo, particular sa supply chain sector or logistics and shipping industries, is now to digitize operations, and you have Xlog to back you up all the way hanggang sa ma-achieve nyo inyong goal. At muli, ako si Komfie Manalo at ito ang Straight Talk. Maraming salamat.